Alright, hey guys, Fiddle Ferret here, and welcome back to another manga review, and today we are continuing with Nisekoi Volume 15. And so, you can say what you want about Nisekoi, but one thing that's just can't really be denied is that the art in it is just unbelievable. Like, it's just like next level of just adorable. Like, the artist is like, they know how to draw girls and they know how to draw them well, and and it's mostly just the facial expressions, because they're unbelievable how just in simple ways, without even necessarily always using words, they can just convey what the characters are feeling and their emotions at any given time. And so Nisekoi Volume 15 kind of starts pretty similarly to where we were last time, and where it deals a lot with, obviously, our new character. And in this book here, it really does not take much time at all for our new lovely lady to basically figure out that Raku and Shitoge are fake, not really dating, and she doesn't hesitate to let Shitoge know that she, of course, has her eye on him as well, because why not add another girl to the pot? And, like manga fashion, of course, Onodera is also walking by, and so we all now know that there is a new girl in the ring to fight out this battle. And so what's interesting about this is that I'm pretty sure Nisekoi is like ending in like a week or two in Japan, and so I'm gonna try to avoid spoilers so hard. And so we've kind of set the gauntlet down, obviously, now between, it almost seems like 3 girls, because it's never really with any of the other girls given really any inclination that they have any shot at all. It's always been between Shitoge and Onodera, obviously, but now it seems different with our newcomer. She seems like she might actually, I don't know, have a hand in, you know, she seems like she actually has a shot, unlike all the other girls do. And so our next little section here is mostly just a comedy section, where we basically play a big game of King. And so this is another thing that seems to happen in harem manga. It seems like I specifically remember it from Hagani as well. That seemed very similar to that, and it was funny both times. So this is a good section. I didn't really care so much about the middle of the book. I did like the fact that Tachibana has grown on me as the series has gone on. I never really cared for her very much. I did actually like this short little character arc for her. I thought it built her up a little bit. Didn't really give much new depth to her. It's pretty much the same old. Tachibana has just really never been my favorite, but I did feel sort of bad for her in this instance. I feel like you kind of have to feel bad for all of the girls at this point, because at this point you're just like, okay, let's just keep adding the girls, and then, you know, eventually they'll all have their heart broken, except for maybe one. We'll find out. And so here we go. This is probably the middle of the book where I didn't really care for it. I didn't really find this news reporter arc really added much to any of the story. This is one of those problems I have with Nisekoi now and then, where I'm just like, I'd like to see some story progression, and it's little short. Like, I don't mind character building I'm okay with, and I guess you could say this had some small character building for Shitoge, but this just seemed like, I mean, it was silly and kind of fun, but I didn't really find it that funny, and this character kind of came out of nowhere. And so they just she was trying to expose them for being a fake couple, and you kind of had some humor go on, and nothing really came of it. It was just kind of some fluff, almost like it seems to make the story longer. But then we actually got to the part where I wouldn't think once I started this little chapter here, I didn't think I'd enjoy it very much. And it's a school festival that leads into a lot of stuff about Haru and Onodera as well. And so we have a lot of amazing costumes. This is what I loved about this. Having Shitoge as Alice is perfect. It's so good. It's so perfect to have that. And then Onodera, as always, was really adorable. Tachibana just getting screwed over in the bunny costume. And so it leads to Haru doing kind of what Haru does, trying to get Raku and her sister together. So Haru she's really trying to ignore her feelings here. And as maybe some of the other girls should take notes from her. But you really start to feel for her as she's really struggling with trying to get her sister and Raku together, but she's kind of feeling probably hurt, a little broken inside, and that leads to the beauty contest, which obviously in the end was really adorable. Again, there's the art style here, just really kind of explodes off the page and just really lends to the depth of the series, because it's really probably its biggest strong point in my opinion. And so we have some good humor here and there, and obviously at the end of the day, Onodera obviously gets into the competition, and Onodera and Haru are the last two standing, and they must decide, you know, obviously how they're gonna do this. And so it's a big character turning point for Haru, because she finally kind of decides that, you know, she wants to fight for something for once. And it's partly for the prize, obviously, in the candy at the end, but she also kind of makes a deal with herself that for this one time, she's gonna, you know, let herself, you know, feel her feelings, as for lack of a better term here. And so she comes out in this amazing wedding dress, which was really adorable, by the way. And so obviously everyone freaks out how adorable the two are, and Haru actually ends up winning the competition. And she has a really nice little speech at the end, and she decides, you know, to dance with Raku, which I thought was nice, because wow, a girl in this series actually decided to, you know, act on her feelings a little bit, even if it wasn't for, you know, the best of intentions. It was mostly to break things off and to give herself one indulgence, which didn't really end up happening that way, but it was cool to actually see someone go, you know what, yeah, I want to dance with him. And so that was volume 15. Again, some more character development stuff, some good stuff. The middle part of the book dragged a little bit. I didn't think it was the best, but I did like seeing Haru get some building, but I felt like it kind of took away from some of the building at the end, where she doesn't actually go through with what she was going to do. So still a good volume. Obviously Nisekoi must not have all that much longer to go, because I know it's ending in Japan, so, and I know the releases have been quite fast here in the US, so hopefully it's not too long before we get to finish the series ourselves. But anyway guys, I'm a Fiddle Ferret, and I will see you back on the prowl next time.